It's thanks to this potent Oriental mixture that overweight mom of three Amy Albright was able to melt 57 pounds of life-draining fat from her body in only a few weeks, freeing her from her embarrassing belly fat and dangerous weight-related health issues, boosting her confidence, energy, love life, and helping her look and feel 10 years younger. This exotic elixir is unknown in America, yet it's fast becoming the most effective way to target and melt stubborn fat from all over the body much faster than any tasteless, calorie-restricted diet or grueling exercise routine ever could. Incredibly, this tasty tonic has already reshaped the lives of 82,649 overjoyed men and women.
You heard that right. Amy Albright, a 43-year-old mom of three from Georgia who'd struggled with her weight for years, lost a mind-blowing 57 pounds of deadly fat and changed her life forever.
Going from this to this. Without boring diets, without joint-destroying workouts, without injections, surgery, pills, or any other gimmick pushed on the public by the fraudulent weight loss industry. Toning up her body and boosting her confidence sky high so she could slip into her favorite sexy skin-tight outfits and racy tank tops. Skyrocketing her energy and injecting steamy passion into her love life. Her hair is rich and shiny, and she looks a decade younger than her real age.
This mountain tonic has been hidden from Americans for years, yet it dissolved every last pound of Amy's belly fat after her doctor told her she was finished and would need side effect-filled medication for life.
I was skeptical, but after trying it myself, I too was shocked to watch it rapidly melt off 44 pounds of ugly fat from my own belly, back, love handles, neck, and face in record time, enhancing my energy, boosting my health markers, increasing my sex drive, helping me maintain healthy blood pressure, cholesterol, and smooth joints, and making me feel like a man again. Amazingly, we still enjoyed all our favorite foods such as pizza, burgers, ice cream, and brownies, while burning off endless pounds each week. You will be speechless when you see this outrageous breakthrough for yourself. A potent Japanese mountain tonic you can make at home that triggers a powerful fat-burning mechanism inside you, dissolving every last pound to leave you with a slim, toned, sexy body and transforming your health and happiness. This ancient mountain tonic has nothing to do with diets, exercise, pills, or injections, and flies straight in the face of everything the weight loss industry has ever told you. It's from a remote alpine community where the locals live an astonishing 10 years longer than Americans and where no man or woman is overweight. You might feel skeptical this tonic could have the same powerful fat-melting effect for you, and that's understandable. I felt that way too until I tried it myself and watched it dissolve fat from all over my body, day after day, and do the same for 124,984 others who lost an average of 28.4 pounds.
And if that's not enough to convince you this is for real, you'll be shocked, maybe dumbfounded, when you see the real solution for obesity was discovered decades ago and has been hidden in plain sight by the very people we're supposed to trust, the deceitful weight loss and pharma industries.
See, the true cause of your weight gain has absolutely nothing to do with eating too much carbs, fat, sugar, your genetics, or the so-called sedentary lifestyle. That's what they want you to believe. Instead, according to breaking scientific research from International Journal of Obesity and University of Copenhagen, Denmark, the real cause of belly fat is a tiny inflammatory protein present in every overweight man and woman's body. This minute protein inflames your digestion, clogs your arteries like thick grease clogging up pipes, and shuts down your master fat-burning hormone, forcing dangerous fat to stick to your body and suffocate your vital organs. And it gets much worse the longer you do nothing about it, which is why it's urgent for every man or woman to watch this video until the end now. You'll see how the most popular American diet of the century is now proven to be 99% useless, but even worse, deadly for your heart, according to the latest scientific research out of Europe and Japan.
Better yet, you'll discover the dirty truth they don't want you to know about the dangers of new injectable weight loss drugs we've been hearing about, and how Big Pharma shamelessly stole the formula from deep in the Japanese Alps.
But most importantly, in a moment, you'll see how this powerful mountain tonic ignites your metabolism to melt every last pound of unwanted fat because it burns up to 4 times more calories than exercise. And not only that, it cleans out your arteries, tightens your skin, lights up your brain, and boosts your energy. And what's amazing is that it's easy and costs only pennies a day. It doesn't matter if you're 35, 55, or 75 years old. If you're a man or woman, or how out of shape you are. This potent mountain tonic erases the root cause of belly fat and dissolves pounds of the most stubborn, thick fat from all over your body. You and your doctor don't know about it because the scientific proof has been buried until now. So if you're tired of the failed diets and fake promises of the weight loss industry, remember one thing. It's not your fault. Nobody told you what the real root cause of weight gain really is. When you try this tonic yourself, not only do you wipe out the root cause of belly fat, you activate an internal fat-burning mechanism which burns a pound or more of stubborn fat in a day, like hot butter in a frying pan, allowing you to enjoy the lightning-fast metabolism and unlimited energy of your younger years, lubricating your joints, tightening your skin, boosting your health markers, firing up your sex drive.
Stick around for 3 minutes to see even more amazing things that happen when you try this tonic yourself. I'll show you how to make it, as well as the science behind it, revealed to me by a whistle-blowing maverick doctor who had to flee his home country fearing for the safety of his family. Are you ready?
We don't have much time. The weight loss pharmaceutical complex are arming their lawyers right now so they can issue me more legal threats. This short video could be removed at any moment, so watch until the best part at the end. You'll see how this tonic I discovered was the key to dissolving every last pound of fat for my wife, for me, our friends, and 124,984 other men and women, like these guys.
I am already 31 pounds down.
I don't feel the need to hold in my belly fat, and I have so much more confidence in public.
I went out and did what you said and lost 27 pounds so far.
I'm telling you, I was blown away. After only 2 weeks, I lost 20 some odd pounds.
I'm down 17 pounds. I feel a boost in my metabolism, and I have energy to play with my kids.
6 weeks later, I am down 27.5 pounds. Even my skinny jeans have room in them now. All of my friends and family are telling me that I look amazing, and I am just loving it.
I'm down 34 pounds, with more coming off every week. I no longer feel drained, and I don't have to take multiple rests during any of my daily activities.
Eat less, and I've lost 14 pounds so far in a short time. It's a great start, and I can't wait to see how far this takes me.
There are hundreds more stories like theirs. I love helping these people out, and I can't wait to do the same for you. You'll feel like $1 million when you've shed 20, 30, 40 pounds or more. Imagine the confidence and energy pulsing through you on a sunny day, feeling lean, toned, and fresh as you check your slender body in the mirror. Imagine the stunned looks you'll get when people see you at social events. Your family and friends will gasp at your new slim body and face, shower you with compliments, and beg to know your secret. Now remember, this is something brand new that you've never seen before, so watch until the end, because you'll see how it melts fat like hot butter from all over your body.
Before I show you how this tonic melted 57 pounds of fat, I should introduce myself. My name's Christopher Albright, and I'm a happily married guy in my 40s. I live with my wife Amy and our 3 amazing kids outside Athens, Georgia. As a young man, I trained as a combat medic. I saw some crazy situations in action that taught me the value of standing up for what's right.
Later on, I moved to the medical industry where I became involved in quality control, research, and safety. And last year, I stumbled on a disturbing high-level cover-up between the weight loss industry and Big Pharma I'll reveal in a moment. What I discovered was they've been hiding this one thing that's the root cause of all weight gain and weight-related conditions because they want you to stay fat for the rest of your life and milk you for every last penny. The good news is, now that we know what it is, we can help anyone lose all their unwanted fat, and that includes you. Today's the day it all starts. My wife Amy's story is a familiar one. She was slim and sexy when we fell in love in our 20s. I felt like the luckiest guy in the world. Like most moms, Amy gained a few pounds when our first son Daniel was born. She watched what she ate and soon got back to normal. Our girl Emma arrived and Amy gained a few more pounds. Then, when our youngest Lucas was born, the nightmare began. The 15 pounds she gained soon became 20, then 30, 40, then 50 pounds as she battled stress and fatigue. She knew she was getting heavier and her clothes felt tighter. She began wearing looser clothes and going out less. Her weight gave her lower backache and knee pain, and her legs were chafing all summer. One day, someone posted a picture of her on social media, and she felt disgusted by it. She looked so big and fat. It was like she'd aged 10 years. There were some nasty comments beneath the photo. "Who's the big blob girl?" one of them said. "Should have cropped the fat woman out," said another. It was like a punch in the gut. Amy spent all afternoon in bed crying and hating herself. Her doctor's appointment the next day rubbed salt in the wound. You need to get your blood pressure and blood sugar urgently under control, Dr. Sanders warned. So, as doctors recommended, we tried the diets, workouts, and everything we could find. We did keto, paleo, low fat, low carb, fasting, detox, but after weeks of all of this, Amy only lost 3 pounds. We tried prepared meals like Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem, and others, which cost an arm and a leg. Sure, she dropped a few pounds, but 2 weeks after finishing, she gained it all back, and more. She worked out, but got sharp pains in her knees. She did everything right, yet still couldn't drop the weight like she used to. She felt tired, hungry, hopeless. One night, she scarfed down pizza and ice cream and gained 3 pounds overnight. Amy knew women who could eat anything and still stayed slim and beautiful. But when she ate pizza just once, it had turned into a roll of flab on her belly. "What's wrong with me? Will I stay overweight forever?" she asked me one day, crying.
As I held her in my arms, I felt ashamed. I had no answer, no solution. And with every extra pound she gained after every failed diet, Amy felt more anxious and depressed. I found our youngest, Lucas, crying on his own one day.
"I want Mommy to be happy again," he sobbed. "She's so sad and I don't like it, Daddy." It was a knife through my heart to see my boy so hurt. Her weight had a devastating effect on our marriage. We stopped date nights because Amy hated how she looked and her favorite clothes didn't fit. She stopped wearing a swimsuit and turned off the lights at night to hide her fat. The truth is, I loved my wife more than anything, no matter how she looked, but our intimate life had become non-existent.
I could barely recognize the beautiful, happy Amy I fell in love with anymore. That's why I get what you're going through. I saw it every day for years. Amy got so desperate she wanted to try new injectable weight loss drugs.
You've probably heard of them. Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro. They cost a fortune, but we all know Hollywood movie stars, high-level executives, and folks from wealthy families secretly take them. Amy was begging me to try, but a quick search online revealed their disturbing side effects. I'm talking about diarrhea, nausea, vomiting, blurred vision, kidney failure, gallstones, and worse. In one report, 30% of Wegovy users got diarrhea, sometimes explosive and sometimes even during their sleep. One woman from Ohio suffered blurred vision and couldn't even see to drive at night. Hospitals were reporting spikes in folks in the ER with stomach blockages, kidney failure, deadly pancreatitis, and gallbladder blockages, resulting in countless lawsuits. Many women who lost weight were unhappy as their butts were sagging and becoming flat like pancakes. They're calling it Ozempic butt. And others said their faces aged 10 years older in only a few weeks. These drugs are only a couple years old, and look at what's already happening. What's it going to be like in 10 years? But what I didn't know back then was that Amy had started taking the injections without telling me. A few weeks later, our worst nightmare came true at our daughter Emma's 8th birthday party. It was a beautiful summer day, and there were plenty of kids, relatives, and parents who'd come to enjoy the party. People were dancing and having a great time, but Amy was barely touching her food. Instead, she was heading to the bathroom every 10 minutes, coming out with her face as pale as a ghost. Then suddenly, with the party in full flow, she collapsed, convulsing and vomiting on the floor in front of all the kids and adults. Little kids were crying, adults were frozen with shock, some were panicking. Amy's best friend Laura was screaming. She was in shock, but somehow my military training kicked in. I checked her pulse, put her in the recovery position, and called 911 immediately. She still had a chance. Her left kidney was on the point of failure, and she'd suffered stomach paralysis and bowel obstruction, which caused her to collapse, vomiting, then pass out. I found out later this was a horrible side effect of the weight loss drugs. As I waited anxiously in the hospital, I was suddenly flooded with guilt. I'd failed my wife by not helping her more. But I was furious at myself for believing the doctors in the weight loss industry. Their useless methods had done nothing but drain our bank accounts while Amy got fatter each year. We prayed for her that night. Young Lucas wanted to stay strong for his mommy. "I'm praying to Jesus tonight for my mommy," he told me bravely. "I know he will save her, Daddy. I know it." I couldn't hide the tears in my eyes. The boy needed his mommy so much. And God heard his prayers because incredibly, Amy pulled through by the next morning. As she slept, Dr. Jeffries took me aside. "Look," he said, "most people don't know being overweight is worse than smoking 40 cigarettes a day. She's 60% more likely to have a heart attack. She has a 31% increased risk of dementia. She's 90% more likely to suffer from high blood sugar, which can clog arteries and lead to limb amputation and blindness. Her liver will soon be clogged with fat and will struggle to remove toxins from the body, causing her skin to prematurely age. Her joints will wear down fast until basic tasks such as walking become extremely painful. She's set for a lifetime of heart medication and painkillers. But if she just loses that extra weight, this time without those weight loss injections, she'll be fine. And I'm counting on you to help her, because next time, she won't be so lucky. His words shocked me, but there was no way I was going to lose my wife. Hours later, I got word she was awake. I rushed through and hugged her like I never had before. As she cried, I cried. I told her I'd love her forever. And even though in that darkest of moments it seemed there was no hope for us, I told her we'd fight like we'd never fought before and we'd never ever give up. We felt closer at that moment than we ever had before. I can't explain it, but I felt deep down something was going to happen. And what we didn't know at the time was that this brush with death would lead to the biggest weight loss breakthrough of the past 100 years, which we were about to uncover only weeks later. That month, I headed to Asia for medical conferences. I was reluctant to leave my family, but it was important. My first stop was Tokyo, where we attended international conferences about cutting-edge medical research and the future of drugs to treat obesity. Mostly it was a mix of presentations and medical researchers talking on stage. It was pretty standard stuff, but 2 days before I was due to leave, I saw one doctor give the most interesting talk I'd ever seen. His name was Dr. Hiroshi, and he'd won dozens of awards in Japan for helping the Japanese people become the slimmest, longest living, and healthiest on the planet. Did you know the average Japanese woman weighs a mind-blowing 42 pounds less than the average American woman? And did you know Japanese women live on average an incredible 10 years longer than Americans? Heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and dementia are almost unheard of in most Japanese regions. If you think that's amazing, there's a beautiful alpine region called Nagano, where it's even better than the rest of Japan. Nagano men and women enjoy a whole new level of longevity, health, and well-being that nowhere else in the world has. There's practically no obesity there. They live longer than anywhere in the world. People are even slimmer and more energetic. The rest of the world looks to Japan as the country of the healthiest, slimmest, and longest living people in the world. And the rest of Japan looks to Nagano as the best model for optimal health that could exist anywhere. Dr. Hiroshi explained how certain combination of plants discovered by pioneering doctors in Nagano would combine to create a powerful synergistic effect which electrifies the metabolism. They made the most powerful combination into a mountain tonic that locals would drink each morning to burn off fat as energy and charge up their metabolism 24 hours a day. This mountain tonic had an array of other incredible health benefits such as faster metabolism, increased energy, better mood, a sharper brain, and higher sex drive. According to him, this tonic was why Nagano people were the slimmest and longest living people in the world. At the end of his talk, someone in the audience asked Dr. Hiroshi about the latest injectable weight loss drugs, and he gave an unexpected answer. I predict that in 20 years, we'll all be looking back in shock at how freely U.S. doctors push these dangerous drugs on people. What's more, the formula for the next generation of weight loss drugs was stolen from our Nagano Tonic. The difference is, our tonic is much stronger and with none of the side effects. Well, the room went silent. This was astonishing. I looked around me and noticed some big pharma executives shifting uncomfortably in their seats. I simply had to speak to Dr. Hiroshi. Right after he finished, I searched frantically for 30 minutes before I finally found him seated outside at the hotel cafe. I told him how much I enjoyed his speech and asked him if he wouldn't mind me asking him a few questions. At first it seemed like he really didn't want to talk. So in desperation, I poured my heart out about how Amy ended up in the ER after taking weight loss injections. I had to urgently find a solution for her. Every method we've ever tried has been a complete failure, and my wife has had a final warning from the doctors. "You're our last chance," I said. Dr. Hiroshi looked at me for what felt like an eternity, and then he suddenly started talking. It was like a river of knowledge and wisdom flooded out of him. "The truth is, Christopher, the real solution for obesity was actually discovered years ago," he said, "but has been fraudulently hidden from the American public. The good news is you can still find it in Nagano, the healthiest region in the entire world where I come from. All you need is a single cup of our mountain tonic each morning, and you can change your wife's life forever. Come and visit tomorrow, and I'll show you exactly how to make it." I felt excited. Was this for real? I had to find out right away. So early that Thursday morning, I was on the fast train to Nagano. When I arrived, Dr. Hiroshi greeted me warmly. As he showed me the sights, I admired the beautiful buildings, the stunning mountains, and the deep blue lakes. Women looked young, slender, and beautiful. Men of all ages were lean, strong, and sharp. Nobody had the unhealthy belly fat you see in Western countries. As we enjoyed our delicious lunch, I noticed the restaurants and cafes were packed with people enjoying ramen noodles, fried chicken, and rice. These folks were scarfing down huge plates of carbs and fried food, then Japanese ice cream for dessert, even drinking beer, yet everyone looked slim, young, and toned. "There's not one overweight person in this city, yet they're eating anything they want," I told Dr. Hiroshi. "Is it all because of that mountain tonic you talked about?"
The conversation that followed completely blew my mind. "I'll give you this powerful mountain tonic formula in a minute," he said. "But first, you need to know what the real cause of unwanted fat and the obesity epidemic is. It's not because you're weak or lazy. It's not because you hate working out, you eat too much carbs or sugar, bad genetics, or anything else they tell you. In fact, Americans diet more than ever, but that hasn't stopped them from becoming the most obese country in the Western world. Americans also exercise more than any other nation on the planet, yet they're still the most overweight. They eat less carbs, fat, and sugar than before, but still, obesity rates are shooting up faster than ever. And it's all because of this one thing. According to breaking scientific research, the real cause of belly fat is a tiny inflammatory protein present in every overweight man and woman's body. It's called C-reactive protein, or CRP for short. And all overweight people have high levels of it. When CRP levels are high, it's impossible to lose weight because it shuts down your master fat-burning hormone, adiponectin. And when adiponectin gets shut down, fat gets stored in all the wrong places and weight loss becomes almost impossible. All the dieting and exercise in the world make no difference. It's like trying to push a boulder up a mountain. Sure, we all know those people who stay slim and toned even when they eat pizza, pasta, and ice cream every day, but they're not special. They just have the ability to flush out CRP. That's all. Not everybody can do that, and it's not your fault if you can't. Think about it like this. Once you target CRP, you can melt fat at an astonishing rate by jump-starting your main fat-burning hormone, adiponectin. Adiponectin is like an internal traffic cop for your fat cells. When it's switched on, it tells your body to use fat as energy instead of storing it around your waist, back, buns, and thighs. When it's switched off, it's like the traffic cops are off duty. Your fat cells are stuck in gridlock and get stored in your problem areas. The good news is, the powerful blend of plant compounds in the Nagano Tonic is proven to neutralize CRP and flush it out, activating adiponectin and burning up every last calorie for energy. That's why Nagano men and women enjoy the healthiest hearts, the longest life expectancies, and the lowest body fat levels in the world. It's because the mountain tonic they drink each morning targets and flushes out CRP and dissolves any clogged fat. Their insides are shiny and new, and their metabolisms burn up every calorie, meaning they're practically immune to weight gain. If you're overweight, this tonic will break down any clogged fat and flush it straight out. It's like when you pour drain cleaner down your sink and dissolve all that hard fat that's clogging it up. You fire up adiponectin, which causes your resting metabolism to burn up all that fat around your body. That's the hidden part of your metabolism, which is active when you're sleeping, sitting around, and doing nothing. It burns up to 4 times more calories than exercise. You melt off fat like you're working out intensely, when in reality, you could be sitting around watching movies. Well, this sounded amazing to me, but I still felt a little skeptical. I reminded him we were over 40, and I wanted proof this would work for people of any age, both men and women. So, is there real proof this tonic works for everyone, even if you've tried everything and nothing else works? I asked him. Yes, of course, he replied. Take one ingredient, the camu fruit. According to Saga University in Japan, camu is a potent antioxidant which supports lower levels of CRP. And because it helps flush out this dangerous protein, it kickstarts your metabolism and burns fat around the midsection, including fat around your organs. The tonic also contains high levels of catechins. Catechins are powerful plant antioxidants that increase levels of your main fat-burning hormone, adiponectin, support healthy blood sugar, a healthy heart, and even rejuvenate skin. According to the International Journal of Obesity, catechins are the key to activating your resting metabolism. Catechins trigger a deep metabolic process in the body called thermogenesis, an internal mechanism where you burn calories by heating them up, like turning up the heat on your stove. In Japan, it's common to add catechins to food and especially drinks. That's why Japanese people, especially in Nagano, stay effortlessly slim and eat whatever they want. But what's amazing is how this tonic combines other nutrients in this formula that accelerate fat loss even faster. Like a green tropical vine called Momordia charantia. This potent fruit supports healthy insulin, meaning you use the carbs you eat as energy instead of storing them as fat. There's Panax root, an ancient Asian herb. Scientists from Seoul University found that Panax contains powerful plant chemicals called ginsenosides, which have an anti-obesity effect because they heat up fat cells and burn them as energy. And folks also love Panax because it boosts sex drive in both men and women. Then there's cinnamon cassia, a delicious spice that targets fat cells and makes them burn more energy, especially the dangerous visceral fat around the belly and internal organs. And this amazing spice helps maintain healthy glucose levels too. Finally, there's an herb called ashwagandha, which boosts metabolism, deepens sleep, and enhances libido in men and women. All these God-given nutrients are backed by scientific studies showing they support faster metabolism and lower CRP. How great is that? It's how Japanese and especially Nagano people are so slim, healthy, and long-living from 19 to 90 years old. Well, this sounded amazing to me. I imagined how easy it would be to melt fat with this powerful combination of plants. You'd be burning off burgers, pizza, ice cream. I imagined getting rock-hard abs and Amy melting 50 pounds and looking beautiful and healthy again. My heart began pounding with excitement. This was a huge breakthrough for weight loss. Now I could see why the Japanese were light years ahead of us. Why they looked younger, lived longer, and almost nobody was overweight. Then I had a thought. Why isn't this tonic being used to end the obesity epidemic, doctor? I asked him. Imagine, we in the U.S. would all become as slim and healthy as Nagano people. Dr. Hiroshi had a serious look about him all of a sudden. When I lived in the U.S. years ago, I tried to get medical journals to publish the research, he said. I knew this formula had the power to change the world, but I was foolish to trust them. They took it and hid it from the public so they could develop the injectable weight loss drugs we hear about nowadays. See, telling people about Nagano Tonic would have meant an end to their easy profits. And believe me, they want you to be fat. The obesity epidemic is a cash cow for them. First up, they all know the diets they promote don't work and have a 95% failure rate. But that doesn't stop them from pushing fad, low-fat, and low-carb fads on the public. Diets which we now know are linked to higher rates of heart disease and type 2 diabetes. They tell the American people to work out. So now people in the U.S. exercise more than in any other nation, yet they're still the most obese. Some exercise can even make you gain weight. Even worse, Big Pharma lobbies the government to change official dietary recommendations to make the people even fatter. They know if they make Americans fat, then they can sell them the medication for weight-related diseases that always turn up later on. It's all by design. In the end, I had to return to Japan because I got told that me and my research weren't welcome in the U.S. One guy even turned up at my home. I feared for my family. Dr. Hiroshi then disappeared for 20 minutes and came back with a binder containing all of the research along with a powerful Nagano Tonic formula. Then he made me promise to share this formula with the American people however I could. Of course, I agreed. I was so grateful for his help and I thanked him over and over. Later, when I read the binder, I noticed the key information had the words confidential, not for public viewing, and a big pharma company's name on it. I felt disgusted. They'd known the real solution for obesity for years, but they'd hidden it to develop their dangerous drugs instead. I had to make this tonic right away for Amy. The only problem was it was a huge challenge to source all the ingredients. Some suppliers took weeks to deliver, and then I had to grind, chop, and dry the plants before mixing them exactly as Dr. Hiroshi instructed. Honestly, I nearly gave up a few times. Then finally, one beautiful spring morning, as the birds were tweeting and the sun was shining, we had our first ever Nagano Tonic in front of us. I was excited, but Amy felt skeptical and didn't want to get her hopes up. Then, when she drank her first glass that morning, she noticed something unusual happening later. Her hunger cravings had faded away. They were replaced with calm, sustained energy and a feeling of well-being. She felt clearer and more in control. She slept deeply that night. When she awoke the next morning, she was shocked to see she was 2.7 pounds lighter on the scales. It was a good start, but Amy had a long way to go, so we didn't get our hopes up. Then, to our amazement, her weight kept dropping. She was losing pound after pound each day and watching the fat dissolve from her body and face. She loved seeing her body looking slimmer and more toned each week that went by, crying tears of happiness as she looked in the mirror after only a few weeks. Seeing the number on the scales drop so fast delighted her, and she jumped for joy each morning after weighing herself. She felt less hungry and was bursting with new energy. She looked younger and prettier as her skin tightened and the lines and creases faded from her face. Her cheeks, chin, and neck became youthful, toned, and smooth with a healthy glow. It was as if her metabolism had been replaced with a new, super fast one. She even enjoyed her favorite foods as her new metabolism was burning up the calories like rocket fuel. She dropped 20, 30, then 40 pounds, and as the weeks went by, her clothes became looser and she had to replace her entire closet. This time, going clothes shopping was a lot of fun. She spent the whole day with her girlfriend Laura finding sexy outfits. She got admiring looks and compliments. There was no more silent judgment, no more feeling ashamed or guilty about what she ate. She threw all her fat clothes out. Instead, she wore tighter, sexier outfits that turned heads. One day, she saw her cousin Joanne at the mall who didn't recognize her. On our vacation in Florida, she wore a bikini for the first time in 7 years. She was delighted with her flat belly, sexy hips, and toned smooth legs that tanned in the sun. With her slim face and stunning body, she'd become a whole new woman in her 40s. She felt so confident, like being in her 20s again. She'd lost 48 pounds so far and looked like $1 million. Her doctor was blown away by her new health markers. She wouldn't need a prescription after all. "I'm not sure what you're doing, but keep doing it," he said with a confused look on his face. Of course, we had to keep going, but it was becoming harder. Suppliers were now taking months to deliver the ingredients and were charging an arm and a leg. I called Dr. Hiroshi and asked if he could help. "These powerful ingredients don't grow all year round, and millions of people want them," he told me. "But let me see what I can do." I thanked him, and early the next morning, top British weight loss consultant Dr. Robert Maddox called me. This was a doctor who'd been helping athletes, movie actors, and even royalty stay lean and fit for life. "When Dr. Hiroshi speaks, I listen," he told me. "People don't know about this new discovery in the US, but the scientific research is spot on. Millions of people are suffering from a slower resting metabolism due to a deadly protein called CRP, or C-reactive protein. This inflammatory protein shuts down your main fat-burning hormone, adiponectin, and when that happens, your body enters survival mode and hangs on to every calorie, converting your food to fat. When adiponectin gets shut down, it's like traffic cops are off duty. Your body gets clogged with fat like when a city gets gridlocked and becomes clogged with traffic and pollution. It becomes impossible to drop a single pound and can lead to dangerous weight-related problems like high blood sugar, high cholesterol, heart disease, and dementia. And that's what's happening with your wife and millions of other Americans. On the other hand, when adiponectin levels are high, everything runs smoothly, and you burn all your food as energy. That's what's happening in Japan, where there's almost no obesity and people live the longest in the world. They have healthy, low CRP levels thanks to the catechins in this tonic that boost their metabolism too. Research also shows that people who eat their favorite foods and still stay lean and healthy have lower CRP levels and high adiponectin levels. That's why I'm 100% confident in the scientific research behind this powerful formula. Dr. Maddox launched himself into it. He worked night and day testing with his team of doctors and researchers. He found 3 more plants to enhance the formula's fat-burning effects. Acerola, an amazing fruit that supports lower CRP, switches off food cravings, and keeps your energy levels up all day long. Something you'll love about acerola is that it targets dangerous plaque, which is great for maintaining healthy arteries. Then, eleuthero root, which boosts energy, supports healthy blood sugar, and cardiovascular function. Perfect for you if you've got a busy lifestyle and want to stay healthy. And alfalfa leaf, that helps detox your liver. Your liver's the most important fat-burning organ in your body as it breaks down fats and sugar and removes toxins from your body. Alfalfa leaf also helps relieve menopause symptoms for women. It's beneficial for your urinary tract, which is amazing if you get UTIs or wake up to pee at night. And it supports healthy blood sugar and cholesterol levels. One of these herbs on its own can change your entire life for the better. So imagine when you combine with all the other powerhouse herbs and spices. Dr. Maddox worked relentlessly to combine all these plants in exactly the right amounts and in the purest and most potent form. To cap it off, he added a potent superfood mix of polyphenols, also known as slimming chemicals. These are metabolic fruits like mangosteen, a purple fat-burning fruit, inulin, proven by Imperial College in London to smooth digestion and help you feel fuller, spirulina to help you feel fuller, and ginger root for digestive support and boosting metabolism. We now had a powerhouse tonic with even more fat-burning ingredients inside it and superior absorption. Weeks later, the first 30-day supply arrived on our doorstep. All I had to do was mix the tonic powder with any drink I liked, and it was even stronger than the original. When I tried it myself, I melted off flab from around my belly, love handles, and neck too. My muscles toned up and my double chin disappeared. I noticed a boost in energy and confidence along with a sharper brain and stronger sex drive. I couldn't believe it when I saw lean abs in the mirror for the first time since my early 20s. I'd lost 44 pounds by then. I'm delighted to tell you our love life sparked up. We started going on date nights again. We couldn't keep our hands off each other. We'd enjoy night after night of intense passion and became closer than ever. With our new, leaner bodies and increased energy levels, we felt more confident and happier. We boosted our health markers and supported healthy hearts, arteries, cholesterol, and blood sugar. The effect was so remarkable, our friends and family members were asking us what we'd done. Through his network, Dr. Maddox was able to find 12,750 willing volunteers to see if this tonic worked for absolutely everyone who wants to lose weight. There were men and women from 28 to 78 years old. Some had been overweight for decades. Others had recently gained weight for the first time and couldn't lose it. A few were desperate to slim down for a big event, such as a wedding, high school reunion, or because they'd had a health scare. Here's Rhonda. She wanted to get in shape for a big family wedding she had coming up. She dropped 38 pounds and couldn't believe it. And this here's Don. He's 42 pounds down. He was getting worried about belly fat threatening his heart health and blood sugar and wanted to be around for his kids and grandkids. And this is Martha. She'd had enough after 12 years of failed diets and workouts, and she knew she had to try something different. Now she's 31 pounds lighter. Even Dr. Maddox found it hard to take in. 93% lost all the fat they wanted to and kept it off. The average weight loss was 28.4 pounds. They boosted their energy, sex drive, and happiness. They supported healthy blood sugar, cholesterol, blood pressure, and arteries. What's great is they loved the taste of the delicious tonic and how easy it was to simply drink it first thing and go about their day, burning fat all day long. Dr. Maddox was so impressed, he thought we should release this powerful solution to the public. With over 70% of Americans overweight, it wouldn't be right to keep it to ourselves. He spent months flying state to state to find the most advanced, cutting-edge, FDA-certified facility in the U.S. to assemble and manufacture the final product, a delicious powder you can mix into the beverage of your choice each morning. It's from Nagano, the healthiest region in Japan, where people live the longest in the world and where women are an amazing 42 pounds lighter on average. That's why we named this amazing fat-burning breakthrough Nagano Lean Body Tonic. You mix 1 glass of Nagano Tonic each morning and it gets to work burning off calories and fat while you go about your day, calm and in control, feeling great about yourself. This breakthrough solution is now helping tens of thousands of men and women burn off fat from all over their bodies. These are ordinary men and women of all ages. Moms, dads, grandparents, married people, singles, young and old. People like you. Your age, sex, or weight makes no difference to how powerful the Nagano Lean Body Tonic is, because the ingredients activate the deepest and most powerful pathway in your metabolism, burning fat night and day. Nagano Tonic is delicious, and what's great is it's made here in the USA at an FDA-approved facility that's accredited with the prestigious Good Manufacturing Practices certification, the gold standard in the industry that you can trust. Even better, there are no allergens or stimulants and are dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free, and vegetarian. How about feeling confident and proud to go outside, delighted to wear a cute swimsuit or bikini at the beach or pool, looking years younger than your age and slimmer and more toned than everyone you know? Your love life sparks up and you feel closer than ever to your partner who desires you. Your future is full of sunshine and opportunities instead of worries and doubt. You forget all about the health risks of being overweight. You wear your favorite clothes and look great. People notice you more and treat you better. I'll never charge an arm and a leg to cover the cost of getting Nagano Tonic delivered to your doorstep, even if buying the rare ingredients costs several $100s. Even if Nagano Lean Body Tonic will soon cost $147 a bottle due to shocking price increases around the world. You're not going to pay that today. To make it as easy as I can for you to get back your vitality, energy, well-being, self-esteem, and happiness, today you'll get access to an exclusive time-limited deal. You can get Nagano Lean Body Tonic delivered to your front door to start your journey to a fresh new life for a one-off $69 for 30 days supply. Yes, I did say $69, an offer you may never see again. Before you get started though, keep in mind science tells us the ingredients are more powerful the longer you take them. Dr. Hiroshi recommends taking the tonic for 3 or better yet 6 months to benefit from all the potent effects, especially if you have more than 10 pounds to lose. This lean body tonic fires up your metabolism like a powerful engine, and the longer that engine runs, the more fat you burn. That's why so many who take the 6-month package are reaching their dream weight and staying that way. And it's why I'm giving deep, money-saving discounts for the 3 and 6 month supply so you can reach your goals too, even lower than the already discounted price. If you're smart and start with the 3 or 6 month supply today, you'll also get amazing bonuses and free US shipping with your order. You'll love these amazing free bonuses. When you start with a 3 or 6 pack of Lean Body Tonic, you get our energy-boosting smoothie recipes. With these delicious, nutrient-rich smoothies, you'll be bursting with energy all day long. The herbs, foods, and spices fight against pain and deadly conditions all day long. They taste delicious, especially my favorite, the chocolate smoothie. They boost energy, curb cravings, and accelerate fat loss too, allowing you to get even more impressive results. The second bonus is a powerful cheat food guide, a proven strategy that allows you to eat all your favorite foods like pizza, pasta, steak, and ice cream, all while getting leaner by the day, as long as you eat them at certain times of the day. Imagine how much fun that will be enjoying delicious foods again without ever worrying. The third bonus is the Japanese anti-aging blueprint, Dr. Hiroshi himself sent a boatload of secret strategies to help you look and feel young and fresh right into your advanced years. In this exclusive book, you'll find breakthrough ways to power up your daily energy levels, how to trick your body to sleep better, burn fat and regenerate cells while you sleep so you bounce out of bed with a smile each morning, a powerful visualization that makes it easy to stay calm, focused, and relaxed all day, how to instantly boost your love life with powerful aphrodisiac foods and drinks, how to maintain radiant, glowing skin that keeps you looking healthy and young, tricks to maintain healthy blood sugar, cholesterol, arteries, and heart so you stay healthy and carefree right into your golden years, and much, much more that you're going to love. With both the 3 and 6 packs, you get deep discounts and 3 free bonuses. And you even get free shipping with the 6-pack. Look below this video now. If Nagano Lean Body Tonic is still available, you'll see 3 money-saving options. When you click on your best option below, you lock in your order and reserve it for the next 15 minutes. Simply enter your details on the next page, which looks like this. Then confirm your order and wait for your Nagano Tonic to arrive on your doorstep in days. The order process is fully secure and encrypted with the same high-end technology used by big online retailers and banks. For anything you need, our friendly team of customer service agents are here to help you. When you click below, you lock in your discounted offer and get Nagano Lean Body Tonic shipped to you fast. This tonic is only available right here on this website. It's not available on Amazon, Walmart, eBay, or in stores. Cutting out middlemen helps keep prices low for you. The huge popularity of Nagano Tonic means it's being shipped to thousands of happy men and women every day. This is great, but it also means we often run low on stock and could run out at any moment. Prices around the world are going up at record speeds. Our ingredients already cost more than before. I'm doing everything in my power to keep this solution affordable for everyone, but I can't promise you these prices will be this low even tonight. You could come back here later and see this tonic's out of stock or the prices have doubled. That's the last thing I want for you. When you act now, you take advantage of this special offer today. Click on your best option below now to lock your time-limited discount offer and reserve it. Enter your details on the next screen, then relax as our friendly warehouse packs your order and delivers it to your doorstep in a few days. When you receive your order of Nagano Tonic, mix a single scoop with your favorite beverage each morning. Enjoy the burst of fresh energy and faster metabolism as you cruise through your day. Don't worry if your weight loss seems too fast at the start. It's quite normal. I can't wait for you to get amazing results and the body you've been dreaming of. Maybe you're still feeling skeptical even after seeing all the proof of how Nagano Tonic boosts your metabolism. Maybe you think it'll never work for you, even if it's worked for thousands of others, or maybe you think you're too old or too overweight. And what's great is we even guarantee your results. I've backed up every order of Nagano Tonic with a rock-solid 100% money-back guarantee for 6 months. I've made it super easy to get a refund if you're not satisfied. Try Nagano Tonic for 180 days and see for yourself. If you're not completely blown away by the results, if you don't feel amazing after melting every last pound of unwanted body fat, if you don't love the delicious taste and the burst of energy and clarity each and every morning, you have a full 6 months to contact our friendly customer service team for a full refund. You'll get every cent back, no questions asked. We'll even let you keep the free bonus products for good. We care deeply about you and your results. I believe passionately in this solution and its power to help you become healthy, slim, and happy. You may think you'll never lose the 50 or 60 pounds you need to, but even if you drop 10 or 20 pounds thanks to Nagano Tonic, you'll be on your way to changing your entire life. I can't wait for you to get started. Click below to lock in your order.
I'm 3 dress sizes down. Yeah, I don't even know how many inches I've lost off my waist. I really don't. You know what? My self-esteem hasn't been as good in years. It's so easy to do. If I can do this, anybody can. I've lost 41 pounds and I keep losing weight.
Now thanks to this, I have extra energy and my beer belly has almost totally disappeared.
I lost several pounds the first week and then a few more the next week, and it just kept going. Now I'm 32 pounds down and feeling much better about myself. I'm not out of breath anymore. My low back pain is completely gone, and I've been shopping for new clothes at least twice already.
The best part is eating whatever I want without feeling guilty or worrying if I'm going to gain weight again. The last few weeks I've been wearing all of my favorite clothes, and my husband's all over me. It's totally helped our relationship.
If you haven't taken action yet, it's time to be honest with what's really going on in your life. There are 2 paths in front of you right now. You can only choose one. The first path is where you don't get started today. You dismiss the scientific proof you've seen behind the rare, powerful nutrients in Nagano Tonic. You dismiss the stories from real people who were delighted to share their results with you. You keep believing the weight loss industry. Maybe you believe the official American dietary guidelines, which a study from Cambridge University recently revealed are 95% influenced by big food and pharma companies. You diet again and again, slowly degrading your metabolism each time. Weight loss becomes harder and harder as the diets damage your body, depleting you of vital nutrients, leaving you at risk of a lifetime of expensive medication, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and stroke as fat clogs up your vital organs and arteries. The pains in your back, joints, and muscles get worse with each extra pound you gain. Your sleep becomes terrible and your self-esteem and mood are lower than ever before. Your family worries about your heart and your mounting health expenses. Maybe you'll wonder what could have happened if you'd tried Nagano Tonic. Maybe it'll be too late by then. And that brings us to the other option you have right now. That's the one where you click below and get started with Nagano Tonic. Soon after drinking this tasty elixir, you'll notice a burst of energy. You activate your deep resting metabolism and drop 10 pounds, then 20, then 30. You reach your dream weight in a time you never thought possible. People you know are stunned by your weight loss transformation, wondering how you did it. Your doctor is astonished by your new health markers. Your skin is glowing and healthy, your hair and nails thick and strong, your joints smooth and lubricated. You see a slim, toned body and face looking back at you in the mirror, smiling. You have the energy to play all day with your kids or grandkids, then head out to your favorite restaurant at night and eat whatever you want with no guilt whatsoever. Your love life sparks up and you rekindle the romance and intimacy you'd been missing for the first time in years. That's the life where you try Nagano Tonic today. That's the happier option I'm offering you now. That's the path that's full of opportunities and fun. I've shown you where this path leads. All you have to do to get started on it is click below. Your order is fully safe and secure. It's a one-time fee and there's no subscription or auto ship. In a few days from now, your body and metabolism light up with energy when you get started with Nagano Tonic. Remember, Nagano Tonic is fully guaranteed for 6 months and you get 3 free bonuses with the 3 and 6 packs and free shipping in the US for the most popular 6-pack. If you're not ecstatic with the results, contact us to get back every cent. Our customer service team loves to help and wants to hear from you. When you act now, you lock in the lowest prices you'll ever see before they go up, maybe as soon as tonight. I can't wait for you to get started today. Choose your package below to begin your journey to a new life. My name's Christopher Albright. It's been a pleasure for me to talk to you today. I wish you all the best for your health and happiness. Are you still there? If so, maybe you still have a question or two you'd like me to answer about Nagano Tonic. I'm only too happy to help. Is Nagano Tonic really going to work for me? Do you have more than 5 pounds to lose? If so, the answer is a resounding yes. Nagano Tonic is transforming the lives of tens of thousands of men and women as it activates the deepest, most powerful parts of metabolism, burning off excess fat in the process. Maybe you're thinking you could never lose all that weight. But even if you don't lose 50 or 80 pounds, just dropping 20 or 30 pounds will feel wonderful as you'll feel so much more confident and it could add years to your life. 72,217 people have benefited from Nagano Tonic so far, and it works for almost everyone. The rare ingredients are scientifically proven to release the most stubborn thick fat, increase energy, and eliminate hunger cravings. In the unlikely event you're not blown away by the results, or even if you change your mind, you're covered by a rock-solid 6-month guarantee. Try out Nagano Tonic for 6 months and see how much you enjoy it first before deciding. How does the guarantee work? Our rock-solid guarantee helps your peace of mind as you try out Nagano Tonic in your own time. You have a full 6 months to see how well it works for you. Keep in mind, we're all different and Nagano Tonic will work faster on some compared to others. This is why you have 6 months to see how impressive the results are for you. If you're not delighted by the results, and I mean blown away, simply get in touch with us here and our helpful team will happily refund you every cent within 48 hours. Can I trust Nagano Tonic? Absolutely. Nagano Tonic is made of potent, natural, and powerful nutrients from Mother Nature. It's made in a clean, safe, FDA-approved facility here in the U.S. The ingredients are tested for purity and quality to ensure their high quality is maintained. It's dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free, vegetarian, and non-GMO. As always, check with your doctor if you'd like to be sure Nagano Tonic is safe for you. Most doctors agree Nagano Tonic is great. How do I take Nagano Tonic? When you get your order of Nagano Tonic delivered to your doorstep, open your first bottle, take a scoop, and mix it with water or another beverage before drinking it down. What if I lose weight too fast? Some of our users have contacted us concerned they're losing weight too fast since they started Nagano Tonic. Rest assured that the fastest weight loss usually occurs during the first 2 months of taking Nagano Tonic. After this point, you should notice a steadier drop in your weight as Nagano Tonic maintains your metabolism at a strong level. Can everyone take Nagano Tonic? Every adult over 18, man or woman of any age, can take Nagano Tonic. It doesn't make any difference how much extra weight you're carrying, if you feel like your age is working against you, or even if you feel like nothing ever works for you. We understand that there's every kind of woman or man out there who wants to drop weight, and that's why we made Nagano Tonic for everyone. If you have a medical condition, talk to your doctor first to be sure you can take Nagano Tonic. Otherwise, no matter your age, sex, size, shape, you can take Nagano Tonic. How many bottles should I buy? To enjoy the peak benefits of Nagano Tonic, it's best to continue taking it for 6 months. Most people we personally know are happy to take Nagano Tonic for good each month because, quite simply, they feel so full of energy and vitality and are delighted with what they see in the mirror. And that's why we offer deep discounts on the 3 and 6 packs of Nagano Tonic, because we want to make it as easy as possible for you to get maximum benefits. If a 3 or 6 pack is out of your reach or you'd prefer to start with a single bottle, we absolutely understand. That's why a single bottle starter option is here for you too. Is Nagano Tonic available anywhere else? Nagano Tonic is only available right here on this website. It's not available on Amazon, Walmart, eBay, or anywhere else. Some vendors have tried to produce cheap, unsafe imitations of Nagano Tonic. The only place to get the authentic version is here when you click on your best option below. How long will Nagano Tonic be in stock for? Nagano Tonic contains rare and exotic ingredients that are hard to find. We trust our suppliers, but we face a constant battle to keep this potent melting elixir available. We cannot guarantee stock beyond the next few days, and while we do everything we can to keep prices down, at these super affordable levels, it's becoming hard for us. This is why it's best to get started with Nagano Tonic now by clicking on your best option below. If it's still in stock and available, you'll be able to fill in your details. What do I have to do to get Nagano Tonic? To enjoy Nagano Tonic and begin your new journey to a life full of vitality, energy, and happiness, simply click on your best option below. On the next page, enter your details and confirm your order. Your order will be sent to our friendly warehouse team who will prepare it for you and send you a shipping notification. You can get started with Nagano Tonic in a few short days. Click on your best option below to take advantage while Nagano Tonic is still available.